Welcome back, guys. I am your boy General Inks, and I have another video for you today. Now today we're not going to have a loot crate. There's no loot crates, there's no review, there's no top 5s. It's going to be a review video. So now what I'm going to start trying to do on my channel is more movie reviews. Ones I've seen, ones I enjoy, ones I don't enjoy, and give them a rating out of 10. I'm hoping this adds a bit of variety to my channel a bit, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now I'm going to start off. Please guys, like, subscribe to my channel down below. It gives me a big help. I've literally just got over 50 subscribers and it's amazing. So keep on going, keep on rocking. Thank you very much. Okay, so today, new film, let's go with it. What we're going to review today is Spider-Man Homecoming. It is recently released, July 5th it was out, and I've only just seen it because today was the day someone wanted to go with me. No friends, yeah, what I'm going to do my review on it is basically the action of the film, the visualness, the visual and the soundtrack, and that's what I'm going to try and wear around. That's what my rating's going to be around, and how much it engulfed me, should I say. So if you don't know much about the story of the film, this is set after the America Civil War storyline in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yep, it's set after. Now there are, at the beginning of the film, preludes to before that, but the main story of it is after that Civil War fight. Peter Parker, who is 15-year-old Peter Parker, so a very young Peter Parker, is trying to fit in school and as a role as a superhero. He has been put on the Stark Intern Initiative, and basically being treated as a kid, and he's not a big fan of that. And he tries to adapt, and then there's the guy called Vulture, the bad guy, and he's trying to stop that. It's a very big story and a very good story. As I say, if you haven't seen it, go and see it. It's a very good story. It's visually impressive. The suit is amazing. The fact that he's got a Stark suit to begin with that looks a lot like what his suit should be like is amazing. I'm saying amazing, I don't know, but it's incredible. To begin with is put in a babysit mode, which is incredible on its own, and the fact that all the stuff he could do is amazing. Then he managed to hack it and make it into an adult mode, which you saw him not used to using. You saw him not being used to with all the functions his suit could do, which scared him a bit. Which was a nice touch, and the fact that Tony took that away and he had to go back to his original suit was a really good aspect of the story. So in the storyline for me as well. So normally when you watch stories like Spider-Man, you see him build up to the Spider. He starts with a crappy suit and he goes up to the great suit. Spider-Man 1, 2 and 3, the Amazing Spider-Man, all them ones built up to it, which were terrible versions of the thing. But anyway, they all built up to him getting the suit and building his suit. Where this film started with him having the suit, and then Tony realising he's not adult enough for the suit, and then takes the suit away from him. He has to go back to his old suit. And it actually, the final fight, he fights in his old suit, which is great. I feel like that's a really good story thing. It's showing that you don't need all this technology and power, all the technology and weapons and abilities. You just need bravery and heart, and that is a good aspect, I think. I mean, there is a few films where it does that, I'm not denying that, but it's great. What I also liked about the film was the lack of Tony in the film. Now, Iron Man's a great superhero, and he does show up in the film a fair few times, but it focused more on the Spider-Man, than it did Iron Man, which I felt like it wouldn't do. And when I watched the trailers and everything, I felt like, oh, great, it's just going to be basically like an Iron Man film with Spider-Man briefly in it. But no, it was Spider-Man with a few things of Iron Man, which was great. It showed Tony developing as a mentor to Spider-Man, and even as a mentor to the Avenger team. It showed you he's a mentor and doesn't still fully know what he's doing, which is great. The Vulture, it sounds bad, but I loved the bad guy. I loved the aspect. I loved that it made him a bit like it was a homemade suit. He could be thinking of nightmares, but they made a really good Vulture, and he was the right amount of scary, evil. It was brilliant. It was a really good job, and I really thoroughly enjoyed the Vulture, which was great. And as I say, it was an all-round good film, so far it's thumbs up. I did not enjoy. Let's start with Shocker. A real, well, in the original series of the cartoon series, he was a bad guy. He was one of the main bad guys that Spidey had to fight. You know, with his 2 fists of lightning. Yeah, he was powerful. And in this, he felt like a henchman who got given a toy. It's basically what happened, actually, to be fair. He got given 1 fist, not 2, which I feel like he, you know, even if they introduced it later on in the film, like, you got 1, it works, here's another 1 for you. That'd have been good, but he didn't. And that kind of let it down a bit. It kind of demoralised the Shocker role, which really annoyed me. Zendaya, who I may have said that name wrong, I don't know if she's a famous actor, I don't really know much about her since before this film. But she played MJ, and there was a very lackluster amount of MJ. Like, she was that character who was in the background, make a bit of sarcastic joke. In the background, make a bit of sarcastic joke. She wasn't a main, and that annoyed me a little bit. I feel like she should have been in the film a bit more, and interacting a lot more, and she just... It felt like she was put there. Just because, oh yeah, it's an Easter egg, let's see if anyone notices this person is called MJ. You wouldn't have realised until like right near the end of the film. And that annoyed me. Quite a bit. He's the Iron Spider. As much as I love the Iron Spider, I think that's a great addition to the Iron Man role. I don't think they should have broke that out yet. I don't. I think they should have waited for Infinity War. And he gets called up and everyone gets all this new equipment and he's like, where's mine? And Tony banters with him a bit. So I felt that was a bit of a waste, to be fair. And finally, I didn't enjoy Aunt May. Now, the actress who played her did a really good job as a caring aunt, but it was a weird way they did it. So Aunt May in all the comics is an old lady who gives support. Now they picked a younger model, which is okay, cool, no, new route, brilliant, I like it, yeah, we'll go with a younger Aunt May that Tony can flirt with and banter with, brill. But then they made her look old with glasses and... Just stick to one! Young or old, you know, slightly older, you know, 40-year-old auntie or 80-year-old, stick to one, don't try and have a 40-year-old auntie but make her look older. No, that was not needed, it was not needed at all. At all. Right, the end credits. So there was 2. Marvel, you cheeky buggers. Anyway, so one of the end credits was Vulture's interaction with someone in the prison. I'm not too sure that guy's in prison, and I'm sure he's a major aspect in the Spider-Man storyline. I just didn't know. I've not done any research after watching the film, because I came straight home and recorded this. But that looked like it could be something interesting for the next sort of film. But the fact that the Vulture didn't give up Peter shows that he has respect for Peter and respect for saving his life, which is amazing. And then the second end credit. Marvel, you trolled us all. Captain America comes out all the way through the film. You see Captain America recording these PSA videos. Stay in school, kids. Captain America told you so, and I know how to freeze. Then right at the end, another one pops up, talking about patience and how people wait to the end, and then nothing. They trolled us. They trolled us good. So yeah, thanks Marvel. Anyway guys, so let's give you my rating. So for action wise, the film was jam-packed, it was full, it was bliss, you saw emotion, you saw fighting, you saw amazing. So I'm going to give it a good 7 out of 10 for action. Really good job. Visually, it was incredible as always in the Marvel Universe. I'm probably going to give that another 7 as well. Soundtrack. The soundtrack was amazing. 90s music, 80s music, you know, it was a good mix. Again, I'm going to give that I'll give the soundtrack a 9. Solid 9. Which means overall, I'm going to give this film a good 8 thumbs up out of 10. It was a very good film. If you haven't had a chance to see it, please go and watch it. Go and watch it. Watch it at the cinema. Not you know, because that's the only way we watched films, at the cinema. Not on the computer. Cinema. That's the only way we watch films. But yeah, please go watch the film. It was brilliant. It was a really good film, and go show support to the Marvel Universe. Guys, that is it for this movie review. Tell me how you think. Tell me what you think it went. I don't think it went there, but tell me how you think. Leave some comments down below, and keep watching. Until next time, guys. See ya.